did come back to tab32, and I'm glad we did. You know, someday that might be a great software, but it maybe isn't fully realized yet. Our practice is too large, and we have too many moving parts to help them along.
So in terms of technology, we've been on an interesting journey together
Yes.
in coming through this partnership. So for those of you who don't know, we had looked at a lot of different softwares, decided to move in a different direction, and then came back to tab32. Can you share that experience for you, and kind of what that partnership has looked like? And yeah, if you could share your experience.
Sure. Well, I'll clarify a little bit. I was still wanting to go with tab32, and my husband went to a perio meeting where he was introduced to a different software, and it had a lot of cool things from a perspective of, taking data, research, scientific data, and taking your exam and kind of pushing it together and giving the patient something where, hey, they can, they're not trusting what you're saying or not trusting what you're saying. They're actually seeing scientific data. And so it had some really cool things in that manner. However, you would have to be so precise in your examinations and to get the actual information to come out how to suit the patient the best. And also it just had a lot of other issues where it maybe wasn't fully realized. Someday that might be a great software, but it maybe isn't fully realized yet. So we did come back to tab32, and I'm glad we did. But it's a little bit of a journey that way. And the other thing is, I love that with tab32 during this entire time, I can pick up the phone and get a live human. And, and if I don't, I get somebody that calls me back right away. And that was a real issue. I could go 4 days and not hear from the people who are supposed to be doing my implementation with the other software. So our practice is too large, and we have too many moving parts to help them along, and to also just wait for responses. So that's been really great, is that we can reach out, and tab32 is there to answer. If and there've been things that we've said, hey, why can't the system do this? And I love that instead of saying, well, that's a months down the road, we, a lot of it, they say, well, you know what, let's look and see if we can push that out now, because that's a great idea, and it's not our idea, but it's what we're used to. So that's been really great, but it's definitely been a journey.
It has, like anything, right?
Right.